Who we got here so far? I know we got Jeff. Hello, Jeff.
Jeff
Nice.
Papa.
Tyler, myself, Jeff Papa.
Careful, we might get copyright.
Right. Oh, there we go. It just went live on my other screen. Okay. Might have delayed for just a moment for people.
All right. Yeah, here we go.
All you.
We are live.
And reposition this. There we go. Hey, we got Nick. What's up?
What up, Nick? Oh, Jeremiah, Slim Pickens creeping in. There we go. Oh, my Lord. Jay's here.
There we go. Now we got some people. Jay is alive. What do you know?
Looky here. Looky here.
Hey, unheard voice. Hello, hello.
Yes, we were hoping you were going to be here.
Yep, I got stuff out just for you. Yeah. Oh, there's some Larimar. Look at that. Woo. A little sneak peek. Don't go too far.
All right. So, kind of stealing the light here really quick. We're jumping in. We're kind of talking about dopping stones today and a couple different ways that you can secure a stone to a dop stick and work on it with a little bit more control. One of the things I am going to talk about is not reusing completely burnt out wax. So I'm
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm a good chunk of that old stuff, and I'm going to plop in some new.
I'm so guilty of that.
Yeah, we were just talking about that.
So we're going to get into that today. And why my stones keep falling off my dot wax and why I shouldn't be reusing it.
But and if you are curious, you can purchase dopping wax from High Tech. I've got a whole bunch of it. This will probably last me a year, realistically. You don't have to buy a box. You can just buy a stick of it. You can just buy, what you need.
Meanwhile, I got so frustrated with my stones falling off the wax that I've now switched to crazy glue, and I've actually stopped a handful of stones with crazy glue, and I bought acetone, cheap nail polish remover, to remove the glue.
Have you already tried this, or is this going to be like a brand new, like you're testing it out, not sure how
I've done it. I've actually done it on a handful of stones already that I've worked. I haven't really been filming much lately, but I have done it.
Hey, Avery's here. What's up, Avery? How are you doing? Oh my goodness, the things that you guys took home from that April Fool's Day or April Fool's Easter dig out in Haunted Ridge. Man, it wasn't able to work out. My wife ended up taking off time because we were fighting colds. So I was gonna have her just call off for the weekend, but we weren't able to do that, unfortunately. But I am planning to hopefully get out there again. Making wine. That's right. A couple of them on the Snapchat.
Yeah, you should.
I'm not current on any of the socials. I'm sorry.
Right, get in the Discord and post them on there, and we can share them from the Discord on the live here. And show pictures and stuff. 45 minutes. Unheard Voice has got to be out in 45 minutes for grandson's birthday party. All right, well.
Awesome. All right, well, if you want to just go get into the stuff that you have for her, I'm totally cool with that. I'm still warming up, so it's all good.
Yeah, see, another thing I like, no warming up with super glue.
Message me after the podcast, and I'll let you know how to do that, Avery. Actually, hold on here. There's a link that's going to pop up right now. Just click that link and follow the directions.
Slim, I still like the feel of wood in my hand, so I'm still using wooden dowels. You can see I've got a bunch of stuff here still on wax. So here I've got a whole bunch of dops still on wax that are holding, but I had a whole bunch falling off. Hold on. So I started kind of switching it up. We'll see if I can actually show this off on the live. It's really tiny. It's a little hand facet I was doing. There we go.
Nice.
Little
Yeah.
peridot diamondish cut. I still have to fix up the shape a little bit. I'm just shaping it up. Just trying to do like a kite diamond something.
Yeah, Nick, you need to get a Dopping station. It works wonders. It really does. And honestly, as far as the thickness, I think it depends on the person. I don't know. Do you prefer a thicker or a thinner? I would say prefers the thinner. This is my kind of like my mallet, just for kind of grinding it up and mixing it all up. So I don't really dot anything on this one.
Yeah, for me it depends how thick the stone is I'm working. For these tiny stones that I'm doing the hand facets, like this is one I just shaped up to start another facet on. For these, I'm using really tiny dop sticks. But for larger stones, I use the bigger ones. Just depends on the size of the stone. For me. Yeah, let me get into that Larimar. Just to show you what I got. I was gonna send you an email, but I was like, that's not gonna be as fun as showing you on the live here.
I don't know if you guys could hear that car that just drove by, but my goodness, that did not sound like it was going to make it to the end of the alley.
So this is my best piece of AAA Larimar. It's big, it's thick. If you're looking to cut it, it's got a lot of layers. I was thinking of cutting it up to make along that layer and that layer to make 3 slabs. Nice swimming pools in that.
Oh, dude, I'd be so, with the value on that stone, I'd be so scared to cut it.
Oh, I know. I know.
Oh. I was reading comments. I didn't hear if you shared how much it's worth right now with the current prices. But
So, let's for fun, let's show the weight first, and then I'll tell everyone what the current prices are. Unless someone already put it in the comments.
I haven't seen it. It would probably be Greg. Greg would be the one to say it, but I don't think he's here.
So I was just at a gem show yesterday, and my video that will come out this week will show the current gem show pricing. AA Larimar, which is a step below this is AAA. AA Larimar is currently about $3 per gram. So keep in mind this is a little more than $3 a gram. $4 to $5 a gram is the suggested price for AAA. And we're looking at 131 grams. Where's Greg? So yeah, that's my biggest, fanciest chunk of Larimar right there.
Yeah, that's a pricey piece. I would not be confident cutting that.
Wait until you'll see what I saw at the gem show yesterday. They had pieces that big to pieces this big. And wow, the price hike on them since last year when I was in the Dominican Republic, it's just, the specimen pieces have gone through the roof. The per gram price is about the same, though it used to be that AAA Larimar was $3 a gram. Now AA Larimar is $3 a gram, and AAA is $4 to $5 a gram. Sometimes more for like the little spheres. They had marbles like this big, right? Little tiny marbles. About, I think they were 1-inch marbles. And the AAA ones were $180. Like, so yeah, pretty crazy.
Yeah, that's nuts.
And I'd make a deal on it, Jeff. I got it when it was a bit cheaper, and I'd be willing to work on a deal on that piece. So, like for example, this is debatably between A and AA. Some people don't like the green as much. It still has waves in it, but it's cracked and it is crazed. So this would be more like $2 a gram. So still not bad, and it's the green. At $2 a gram, that would be $84. Not bad. Yeah. I've also got a whole bunch of little chunks here. So we've got more of just unpolished rough stuff that I cut up. But I'm going to polish a bunch of these. Here's a bunch, I cut these up so I could get polishing them. That's got a face on it, but I'm going to cut off the sides, put a bezel on it, make it nice. Make it a nice little polished piece. And something like that will be probably 5 or 6 grams when it's done. No, 6 grams when it's done. That's the corner off the AAA stuff. The other slab I had. That's now mostly gone. Hey Allison, how are you doing? I was just showing off a little Larimar. Unheard Voice was asking last night about some Larimar, and I didn't have it handy, so I was showing it off now. Sorry, changing my light. So yeah, I think I missed something in chat. Let's see.
I think I should have just changed all this wax. I might have to toss some more new stuff in it.
Oh no! Oh, okay. Avery sent over some pictures. Let's see. Let me pull up the Discord.
To me, I don't know if she hopped in the Discord or not.
Oh, okay. I was like in the Discord. I will look.
How that message translated.
Oh no, that's Ontario Rockhound. Someone posted something in the Show Us the Pretties, but it was Ontario Rockhound. Posted some heavily etched saline. Was he breaking a piece of the wax? Is that what you're doing back there?
Yeah. I was far enough away that nobody would hear me, but it pinched my pinky a little bit somehow. So then
it sounded like you were making like ninja noises trying to break it.
Oh, I did. So then I got mad and I went, "Hiya!" I just smashed it. It went all over the place. Oops.
Oh, that was good.
We'll do a little bit of a bigger piece of that one. Get this bad boy full.
So, how y'all doing? How are all the rockhounds today? Greg's out rockhounding, so Greg's not going to really be in the chat. He's out having his first real rockhounding day of the year.
Started bruised. Son of a gun. Dang wax.
Oh, in Lapidary Lounge or what? Oh yeah, okay, here. Avery did post. I'll flip it around and show. So there you go. Avery's been making some wire trees.
Oh, those are so beautiful. Oh, Travis.
Hey, what's up, Travis?
Are you in your van down by the river? Awesome. Holy moly.
Nice. Looks like you've been having fun with that. I like that one.
I already have dibs on the next watermelon that he finds.
That one's colorful. Dibs on the next watermelon.
Yep.
Look at that beast. It's trying to grow up to the ceiling. It's getting up there. Branching up. This thing's getting huge.
Oh, you found a baculite? Nice.
Oh, nice, dude.
Like from your neck of the woods. Got it from Katie Did. Speaking of which, if you guys didn't see, Katie has her Makers Challenge video dropping tonight. I think, it's probably 4 hours from now at this point?
I think an hour and a half. Hour and a half or 2 hours. So just after we're done.
Right. So I expect to see everybody there.
Yeah, I think. Don't quote me, but I think.
That's-
Oh, maybe it was 5. You know what?
Collaborate.
I'm thinking 5 p.m. Eastern. Maybe it was 5 p.m. Western.
I don't know. I'm excited to see. She collaborated with her husband on it too.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to see what they came up with.
I'm looking right now to see.
I could sit and just mess around with this dop wax for hours.
She had posted. Here we go. Here's the schedule. Okay. 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, which is going to be 4 p.m. Pacific, 3 p.m. your time. Wait, no, that's not right.
No, other way.
Other way. 6 p.m. your time, 7 p.m. my time. I was like, that's not right. Hold on. Yeah, I better turn the notification on myself. We'll be doing taxes, but I will put it on and watch. But we're going to be doing our taxes quite late this year and doing it tonight. There we go. Liked it. Liked it. Got the notification on. We're good. All right, back to the chat here.
Oh, nice, Jeff. It's going to be his first time watching. Dude, you should definitely check out the previous ones, too. Karen made something pretty wicked last year. Oh, my gosh. Theo's last year was ridiculous, too. Oh, my goodness. Both of them killed it.
There were some pretty cool things last year. I don't know if you saw Avery's going to dig some quartz in Arkansas.
Allison says Katie Did is doing an all-female YouTube collaboration called The Heart for Rocks at the end of this month. That's really cool. I didn't see what she said about that. That's really awesome. Ooh, and Allison is part of the Heart for Rocks. Sweet.
Nice. It's easier to read it on my laptop, so I was looking to the side. All right, how's that wax doing? You all melted up there?
Oh, it's almost there. Getting nice and ready. Come on, we're waiting on you with your super glue. I'm ready to see how this goes.
Waiting on me. My super glue doesn't need to warm up, buddy. I'm ready to go.
I'm saying, yeah. I've probably still got at least another 5 or so minutes before it's nice and good. It's at least all fluid now, or whatever you want to call it, in between of a liquid and a solid. If I just leave it alone, it should be okay, but I keep wanting to play with it.
All right, what do we dop? Ooh, this one. Where's the other half? Gotta do matching pieces. There's... Oh, there it is. Literally right there. So we'll dop those up. Let's see. Anyone see anything I should dop up? What do you see? Oh, we've got the ones from... Although, I wasn't going to dop the ones that Jeff sent.
Man, I thought I lost this little piece right here. This is the end cut from the Moroccan seam agate. But
No. Oh, the red slim, the one at the 2-piece I was just holding.
so beautiful. I thought I was lost, but I found it.
I don't remember the exact jasper name. Maybe someone watching does, but
Thank you, Jeff. Got that one there. That needs to be finished, and it fell off. A couple in here that kind of fell off of things.
yeah, I've got a couple here. Like these both fell off their dops.
What's back here? Look at that. This little amethyst point hiding in my desk. Ooh, this one. This one is a circle cut from chevron amethyst.
Nice. Yeah, I wish there was more sheen in this one. Here's a obsidian.
Oh, see, I knew I had more 50,000 paste. It was hiding in here. I just bought a whole big tube of that the other day. What's hiding?
I don't remember. It actually could be corporalite. I'll have to. No, it's very swirly. It's not brecciated either, Jay. It's kind of a swirly texture.
Oh,
yeah. Unfortunately, this one wasn't very much gold sheen. I actually left it to the side because it was very little sheen.
gold sheen, more like no sheen.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm done.
There's more sheen in this one little piece than this whole big piece.
Wow. All right, let me get over here to see what else we got. Oh, no, that's the whole big bin that's going. Mike?
Anyway. Let's see. Oops, I smacked my mic, sorry. There's actually a few here I finished I need to pop off. This one.
Got some little chunks of labradorite that I cut. Maybe I have a little more luck with these ones, since I was the one who actually did the cutting. Focus, will you? What's going on? We got some nice flash down there.
Alright. I think I missed some things in chat. So, unheard voice, you'll have to email me and tell me exactly how much and what size of Larimar you're looking for if you still are here and happen to be listening while you're getting ready. And otherwise, hope you have a great day at your grandson's. I think you said no sons. Did she say sons or a relative birthday party? Grandson?
Ooh, let's do this one.
I was like, I shouldn't say grandson. What if it's like a 30-year-old? I don't know how old Unheard voice is. It's like she's like, I'm 30. I don't have a grandson.
I actually had a really nice chat with her the other day, and I believe she said that she's got grandchildren that are close to our age.
Okay. I thought she said grandson before in the chat. I couldn't quite remember. Too big to dop. I need to cut that. I just realized I'm still zoomed in. I'm sitting here looking at all these stones, deciding which one I'm going to dop.
You're not old. You're just well seasoned. That's what you gotta say. Yeah, buddy, I'll message you.
Yeah, Jeff. Ken sent us these slabs somewhere. Is it this one? Wait, no, that's from you. Oh, they're sitting over there. Ken sent us some slabs that we're going to work. I think I said Jeff earlier, but I meant to say Ken. I don't know. I think I was reading Jeff's chat and said Jeff, but I definitely meant Ken sent us some pieces to work on here live. But I'm not going to adopt those because they're too big.
Great. That one's going to be nice. The little circle. Yep, we're going to do that one too. Strongman. Yeah, that one is pretty shiny. All right, that's all I got room for. Ow. Oh, up the top. Triplet. Got some New Mexico flame agate there. Maybe next time we go live, we'll do some polishing and we'll I don't know, maybe we'll do 1 week where we just polish some regular stuff and then the following week give Jeff a little bit of time, maybe get some things to us that we could also polish and just have it be a competition and do the pieces for Ken and Jeff.
Yeah.
Could be fun.
I've yet to polish anything in this new place, so we'll see how much my neighbors hate me after that.
Call them all together for a safety meeting prior.
They all spend half the day sitting outside in the smoking area anyway, smoking cigarettes, so... Ooh, what is this? What? What? I forgot about you. Yeah. We'll dop this one up. Look at you. That's heavy. That's pyrite and sodalite? Or pyrite and lapis?
Ooh, we need one more. You know what? We're going to go with some thinner ones, I think. Do that one for you. This one's just like a whole bunch of stuff.
Alright, I got a whole bunch to dop there. I'll even do this little zebra jasper, this tiny fragment I've got left.
I feel like you shouldn't be allowed to call it dopping because you're using super glue.
Blah, 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 blah. Me and my lady do that to each other all the time, just like, just the mocking me, I can't hear you. All jokingly, all lovingly. So like here's an example of me getting mad. I dopped this with a little bit of wax. The wax popped off. So I just turned it around. There was still wax on the stone, and I just threw super glue on the wax that was on the stone because it was just an opal I was practicing with, and it was totally just a practice opal. Oh, come on, focus for me. It was all crazed and cracked, and wasn't an opal worth really keeping or anything anyway because it was all cracked up. So practice one, but then I had also read and found out I was like, oh, you should not use super glue with opals anyway because it'll soak up the glue. Totally ruin it.
Nice.
Okay, so unless I take the time to melt all of the wax off these, which I'll do later, I'm not going to right now. I'm just going to, for now, super glue the stones to these sides, and later I'm just going to go melt the wax off.
Not only are you gluing them, you're gluing wax. Wow.
No, I'm going to glue this side.
Oh, okay.
And then melt the wax off later.
My gosh, man.
Oh, that would be too funny. All right.
So what do you want to do? You want how many pieces you got to dop? I got 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 8.
One. I got a bunch here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, maybe 12. I can push some to the side. But it only takes 2 seconds with the super glue is the thing. Just gotta do it one at a time.
I'm thinking about him like, nah, he's probably gonna be done in like a minute and a half.
Yeah, just take my time while we're doing it and chat and hang out. It's already been 30 minutes.
Gotcha. Yeah. So you go for what, another half hour or so? Trying to grab some thinner ones out. So we see 1, 2, 3, 4 bigger ones. We can still keep.
Gotta take off. Nick says he's gotta take off to the barn. Lily's birthday today. Oh, happy birthday, Lily. She wants to go ride. Don't blame her. When I was a kid, that's all I wanted to do when we had horses. For that short handful of years that my dad had horses, all I wanted to do was ride them. Then he sold his horse, and his friend had horses, and we'd still go ride, but that's all I ever wanted to do when they had horses, for sure. Oh no! I'm sorry, y'all. I just knocked my mic off the table. That probably sounded like a big old pop.
Wow. So inconsiderate.
Wow. So rude. Gosh. Well, before I get dopping, I'm going to show off one of Jeff's purchases because I love it, and I'm going to make a short video of it and post a short as well before I ship it to him. I actually made a point not to pack this up today because I wanted to get some videos up, more videos of it first. For those who haven't seen it. Oh, beautiful, beautiful grape agate.
Oh yeah,
Velvety.
nice pick up there.
Crazy velvet texture. Look at the micro druzy sparkles. Oh, love it. After talking to Jeff and a few other people, I was almost like, do I need to go back today and get more? Because I sold this one to Jeff at cost, which was actually $30. I was going to mark it up to $40 for my live sale. But I sold it to Jeff at cost. And can you believe they were selling this one for $30? They had a bunch of others, half to a third of the size of this, for $30. And then they had this one big specimen for $30. I'm like, what? You're crazy. I'll take it.
Well, what up, Patrick?
Hey, Patrick. How you doing?
I'm doing some nice traditional dopping over here, and Chris is doing some
Cheating.
crimes against rock.
Crimes against Lapidary. Oh, you have to rename the episode. Lapidary Crimes.
Lapidary crimes. But there we go. That's one.
What I don't have and should have is some cleanup stuff ready. So actually, let me go grab the acetone really quick. Like a super 12 or something, I'll want that.
I hear some excited puppers running around. Sure. Okay, so one. Okay, yeah, he disappeared. It's like, where did he go? He got so quiet. I did hear excited puppers. I knew it. So.
Yeah, the dog got all excited when she got home.
So I do not recommend handling the hot wax as much as I do before my time here on YouTube and doing lapidary stuff, I spent a little over a decade in kitchens and two decades playing guitar. I don't have a whole lot of feeling in my fingertips, so don't do what I do. You will burn yourself. And if your wife watches you and she's not aware that it's not going to burn you, you will give her a heart attack. And you don't want to do that.
No, I meant to get the UV quick active glue. I don't think this stuff is UV reactive to dry quicker, but it's supposed to be quick dry glue. Oh yeah, I can feel it drying already. So I think this glue can tend to dry about as fast as your wax cools down too.
Nice.
Usually about 15 to 30 seconds, and I can get it to stay steady. 6 dogs. Wow. Oh, although 4 of them count as like quarter dogs, so it's kind of like 1 dog and 2 big dogs. So you kind of have like 3 dogs. I don't know if you caught that. Jeff said he's got 4 dachshunds.
So yeah.
That's like what, a quarter of a dog? They get just as much love as a regular dog. I just mean in size, purely in size.
I don't know. I mean, hot dogs come 8 to a pack, so he might have 2.5 dogs there. I'm just kidding. Dachshunds are cute. I find it so funny when you see like a dachshund like pit bull mix, and it's just like, what in the world happened there?
Oh yeah, I've seen like what was it? It wasn't a Chihuahua. It basically is a Chihuahua. It was a small pocket purse dog, and a dachshund mix. It was interesting looking, I'll tell you that. It was a long, skinny Chihuahua-looking dog. Weirdly, this side isn't drying. Maybe the UV did help? I don't know. Maybe it was just me blowing on it before. I guess I don't have my flash on for this. Yeah, that was helping. Never mind.
Accelerant. Can you elaborate on that, Patrick? What do you mean? Is it like another chemical? Or
I could put a drop of baking soda on it. If you sprinkle a little baking soda on there, or there's also a spray. You just spray a spray on it, and it's a quick, active drying solution.
Interesting. Oh, poor little puppers.
So yes, Jay, and I know someone who actually does that, and at the end they just polish up the bottom bit, and it actually can help fill in any holes on like moss agates and stuff. Oh dang, I'm sorry, Jeff. That's a real bummer. That was never any good. Always hate losing a family member, including a pet. Pets are family members.
Stones cool down a little bit.
So look, we were talking before about reusing wax. You can read a little history in this piece right here and see the first time I dopped it, and there's a nice circle there. And it didn't hold, so I kind of re-dopped it, and then I dripped some more wax over that to try and hold the stone, and it still popped off again. Yeah, Patrick, do you know what else works instead of that spray? Like, do you know any hacks for me? Like, something else I could use? I mean, this took about 30 seconds to dry. Up to a minute if I put too much. Actually. Yeah, that one dried really quick. Oh, it fell over, but not off. It just wobbled over. This one's already shaped and rounded, so it's not going to stand up with a stick on it now. Guess it's just going to sit to the side here. So, I was telling Tyler before we started this. Hold on, trying to remove this. Okay. And here's all my used dop sticks, just covered in the used wax. So yeah, Jeff just said, I hear you and Chris and others talking about how bad the green wax sucks. What other wax would you or anyone recommend? Save me the hassle before I get started. So it's not that the green wax sucks. It's just that in cold conditions, on certain stones, it can pop off really easy. But the wax doesn't really suck. And there's, reasons you don't want to use super glue. Like certain stones you can't use super glue on it, it'll ruin it. Like I mentioned, certain opals. But the wax, the biggest problem with it is reusing it. And I reused it many, many times. You see how, you can't really tell, but this is really dark. It shouldn't be this dark. See how his looks a lighter color even on the screen. Let me find some newer wax. Like, try and compare and contrast. See the difference in color, how green this is? This was used once or twice. Those are really dark, and I probably used them all 4 or more times. And it kind of degrades the wax, breaks it down. It becomes, I guess, less sticky to the stone, and just your stones keep popping off. So, I mean, it'll last a long time, and I've still got some bricks of it. I'll even send you some to try out, Jeff, so don't buy any. I'll just send you a chunk. And you can try it out. See how you like it. If you don't like it, switch to the super glue. Super glue works on big and small. Here's a huge stone that's super glued.
Huge stone or huge dap? Holy moly.
Yeah. So this one's actually an inherited stone. This was one that my dad's friend was working on when he passed away.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it was a nice plume agate, and this was one he dopped, and he was working. I haven't done anything to it at all. This is how I received it, and I was honestly just going to leave it as is, but pop it off of this dop and just never have, and I've just had it sitting around, hanging out with my stuff. I just keep it around and look at it all the time with my dopped stuff, and just kind of a reminder. Here's one that had super glue, or not super glue, hot glue on it. It's all rubbery, and I'm like, looked like he tried dopping with rubbery super glue, and it didn't work because it's too flexible, and your stuff will pop off.
Yeah, or like rubber cement or something.
Yeah, it's coming off like super flaky old rubber. I mean, it's pretty old. That's been sitting around for quite a few years in storage and just chilling.
Bada bing, bada boom. There we go.
All right.
All done, all ready to go.
Nice and quick. I took my time. I wasn't even watching how fast you were going through them. See, you still beat me. Because I was just screwing around. I missed a couple things in chat.
Don't even need to use the standard DOP station. I got this one when I went and picked up my Cab King when I partnered up with them. They gave that to me as well. But you can use, honestly, a candle warmer. That's what Chris and I used to use. I'll send you a link to one of the videos I did where I was dopping that way.
Yeah, I still use that when I was dopping. I'm still using my
and
wax warmer.
I never tried an electric candle warmer, like our wax melter. I used tea lights because you can get right up close. If it's not hot enough, you can put a slab underneath that tea light, raise it up so that heat point is much closer to the bottom. So, oh yeah, there's a couple different things you can do. Definitely ways to improvise.
I've seen people do all sorts of things. Epoxy, JB Weld is something I'm now looking at getting into using for a few reasons. You can use it to dop, which seems weird, but I saw someone doing that on TikTok. But you can, back stones with it that aren't very stable stones. So like a crumbly turquoise or a very see-through opal that you want to give a dark base to. You can make like a doublet.
Very interesting.
I don't have any. I wish I grabbed a piece. He offered me a piece. I was like, no, keep it all. But this guy offered me a little piece. It was a small piece of turquoise with the JB Weld on the back. I'm just not a huge fan of turquoise. And I was like, no, it's okay. You can keep it.
Ooh, is that Ken sneaking in? Howdy, buddy.
How you doing, Ken? I didn't see him sneak in. Why is he not showing?
I don't know. I saw his comment pop up on the screen.
Wait, hold on. My laptop frozen? Nope.
No, Jeff commented.
Just Jeff. Yeah. I don't know where Ken's been. He was in the chat in the Discord just a bit ago.
Oh, that's weird. It definitely looks like his little logo popped up on my screen.
I like how this has Soda Light written on it. Someone wrote Soda Light in Sharpie. Just funny because they weren't even sure. They were asking me too. They're like, "Is this Soda Light?" And it was written on there, but people were asking me if I knew what it was. I'm like, I don't know. It's not mine.
Well, now it is.
Now it is. Yeah, they were giving out a bunch for free at the club. They had a whole bunch of chips of it, a bin of chips. I was like, I don't really have any Soda Light, so I'm not very good at telling. I'll glue this side. Guess what I could do? The stations are good if you dop a lot at once, but just one or two at a time, an alcohol lamp would be a good option. Yeah, exactly, Patrick, and that's what I was using the tea candles for. I'd get the little cheap tea light candles, and was just using those instead of even getting out like the whole wax warmer or anything. Honestly, Jay, they didn't really know. The person who wrote it might not even know. Sounds like a good plan, Jeff, although I would check, keep an eye on Harbor Freight's website, as well as, I think it was maybe Ace Hardware and Amazon, because they'll all sell the same saws, and the same saw that I have, and they'll run different promotions on it, and it was just for sale. The one on Amazon was a pretty good deal recently. Yes, soda light is what makes Uber lights glow. Is the soda light in it?
It's cyanite and sodalite, or what Uber lights are made of. But you are correct. Uber lights were not a new discovery. When Rinse found them on the UP, however many years ago it is now, they've existed in other places. They were just not known to be found there. So it wasn't a brand new mineral and a brand new stone. It just coined the term for sodalite bearing cyanite, specifically from the Upper Peninsula, are Uber lights. I think he's asking what kind of saw you got.
Oh, sorry, I was sitting here blowing on this, trying to get it to dry. Yeah, I think it's a still. Oh man, now you have me questioning it. The wood soaked up all this glue, huh? Another drop there. Yeah, I believe it's the still. I'll show you after this. I'll post a picture in the Discord of which one I'm using. Hey, John Shipman and Mushroom Hunter, how y'all doing? We were just dopping some stones to get ready for cutting and polishing.
What's up, guys? How you doing, John? Welcome in, Mushroom Hunter.
And yes, Jeff has a great point. You can also make a little alcohol stove for free with a soda can. We did that for Boy Scouts. Cut a soda can in half and make a little alcohol stove. I don't remember if I got it on sale, Jeff. It was like something like, geez, I don't remember now. It was between 60 and 80. I'm totally not remembering. Whoa, that's weird. Okay, well here's maybe a downside of super glue.
What's that?
What's going on here?
Oh,
that's just from fuming. That's just from fuming because I don't have proper ventilation in here. Just, getting a little silly from some super glue fumes. Whoops. My tripod just fell apart. Hold on. There we go. Okay. My tripod thing popped apart when I was trying to put my phone back in. Hey there, Microscope World. Welcome, welcome. Were you gonna still show off your other little goodies today? You want to save that?
Wait for the video tonight.
So for those who don't know, Tyler is going to do some geode cracking tonight. You're still doing that, right?
Yeah. Paisley and I will be cracking some geodes tonight at probably a little closer to 8 o'clock opposed to 8:30, just so she's not up super late. And if all goes well with the video that I've been working on, I should have it out tonight. If not, it'll be out tomorrow. It's just a super informative video, and I'm working really hard on it, and it's coming together really, really great. So I just want to make sure I've got the same effort into it from start to finish. So If it all works out, that'll drop tonight just before we go live and crack geodes. Otherwise, between 8:15, we will be cracking some geodes. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm gonna be hopefully. I don't think next week, maybe the week after that. Hopefully, be getting down at least Indiana and getting some geodes. Do some filming. It's been too long.
Microscope World has a good question. They asked, is it better to look for interesting and rare stones on the surface or under the surface of the Earth? I have some opinions on that.
Location, location, location.
Yep, location, but if it's on the surface, definitely go on the surface. If you don't need to dig for better stuff, there's no need to, ruin the earth or dig if it's right there on the surface. If you can surface collect, by all means, do it.
Yeah, there's going to be some places you'll go where, I go and I geode collect in Illinois and Indiana. Where I go in Indiana, I don't need to do any ground disturbance. The geodes are just all over the place. Whereas there's places where I go in Illinois and I've got to bring a pickaxe and tools and chisels and hammers and stuff like that to find them, and I'm cracking them out of the limestone and stuff like that. So it really just depends on where you're at, what you're looking for. But like Chris said, I'm all for, if you don't have to disturb the earth, if you don't have to tear something up to get to what you're looking for, then go for the surface collecting. But then again, you take into consideration things like weathering and stuff like that you're going to have your surface pieces are going to encounter a lot more weathering. So, again, that's where it's going to go into, where you're at, what exactly it is you're looking for. If you're out looking for Herkimer diamonds, you're not just going to go out there and surface collect the stuff you find.
It's a mine. People dig in, and it's a dedicated mine area where you dig into the earth. And if it's something like that, it's a dedicated mining area. Dig, and find those big crystals. Go for it.
But yeah, I wouldn't suggest starting to dig a hole in your backyard and hope you're going to find some crazy gemstones, because unless you're in a place that's got them, it's really, really hard to just find something really cool out in the middle of nowhere, unfortunately.
I'll show it in the UV, Jeff. So, to answer the question that was asked, John Shipman asked, what is that zebra striped stone? It is in fact called zebra jasper. And this is a polished one that I sold last night on my live, and I'll show you in the UV now.
Sorry, Chris, are you still planning to do a live sale after the launch today?
I've got to eat dinner and do my taxes. I was going to maybe do a live sale possibly tonight, but depending on when you were doing geode cracking.
Right on. Yeah. Excuse me. I'll be cracking probably by like 8:15. That's the goal. If I can get the boys down and not have any issues. It is bath night for them, so we may end up going later like normal, like 8:30. But yeah, no, that's cool. I was just curious. I know you mentioned something about it, but I know you're busy. So
yeah, I'm not sure. We'll just see, I guess, what ends up happening. If not, I will try and go live tomorrow, but we get to have the fun of doing our taxes, so I'm not really sure. I've got to do it totally different this year than I've done it ever. So it's going to be a fun little adventure. Since I was just doing DoorDash and selling stuff on YouTube, and I've got to report all that this year. It's going to be fun.
Sweet. Jackie, I hope your mom's doing good.
Oh, hey, Jackie, did you sneak in here?
She did.
I haven't looked at chat for a minute since that question I answered from John. Okay, so John said, yeah.
Oh. Chris, is there anything else you wanted to touch on before we start wrapping up?
No, really. Today it was pretty chill. We were just hanging out, dopping some stones while we chat with y'all. I showed off a few little things that I got. Oh, I didn't show off the Celestial. I guess we could show off that pretty scepter, just for funsies.
Oh yeah, let's check that out. And then if you're cool with it, I want to wrap soon. I've got some running around to do, and I really, really want to get this video out tonight and not have to push it off today.
Definitely. I want to go make some dinner and
I definitely need to do. Oh, excuse me.
See if I go live or not. I'm not positive.
I
But
need
this,
to do a diaper run. Dallon's down to a couple of diapers left, so we got to get over there.
So microscope world, we kind of did somewhat an episode on that recently on the podcast where we talk about finding locations in your area. And the quick basic tips for that is, if there's no rock hounding maps or anything, then what you need to find is a mix of BLM maps. Find land that you're allowed to go to that doesn't have claims on it and make sure it's somewhere you can collect. That's public land. Start with that and then go explore. And then you can use things like mindat.org and other sources to look up geological records and possible mineral records and combine the efforts to, see what might be near you to go out and find that might not be listed on rock hounding websites. But check out our previous episodes, we cover that a bit.
Yeah, but at the same time, also be prepared to find out that there's nothing in your area.
Yep.
Unfortunately, that's what a lot of people think. I've got a video that's pretty popular right now. It's approaching 500,000 views. Teaches you how to spot a geode, and I have hundreds of comments on where can I find geodes in my area, and it's like, well, unfortunately, they're not just everywhere. I have a few places I can go and find them because I happen to be in the Midwest where I can go one way and I can get to the Keokuk geode beds, and I can go the other way and get to a bunch of glacially deposited sedimentary geodes that start in the middle of Indiana and stretch all the way through Tennessee and Kentucky. They get into Ohio, so most places have at least something. It may not be something super exciting like the crystal Chris is showing us right now, or agates or geodes or things like that, but odds are there is something out there. Every state has got its own state mineral, so. But don't get your hopes up that you're going to go out there and find that you can go out and dig agates and amethyst and, and hydrogeodes all in your backyard, because unfortunately some people set the bar too high before they even have a chance to go out and find anything. And it discourages a lot of people. So I may sound like a negative Nelly, but I really try and encourage people to approach rock hounding with realistic expectations and not just go out there expecting to find a rock you can pick up and turn around and sell for $1 million, because that's that's what a lot of people think too. And it's just not like that anymore. Maybe a few hundred years ago before things were the way they are now, but
you can't just go outside and pick this up anywhere.
Yeah, unfortunately. If you'd like, you can join our Discord server. I will tell you now, 100% those rock identifying apps and things like that you see on the app stores, they don't work. Sometimes when you have a very obvious piece that's like a very obvious piece of crystal or quartz crystal, that might be easy to identify. But I guarantee you, if I take a picture of this, I'm not going to find exactly what this piece is there. Or if I take a picture of this, I'm not going to find exactly what that piece is there, because it's just it's not capable enough as a thing. It's just, it does like a reverse engine search on the pictures, and it doesn't give you very stuff. So I would suggest joining a group on Facebook, joining a group in Reddit. You can join our Discord. Talking to people who know what they're looking at and who are in different places is going to be your best bet.
Jackie.
Yeah, like Slim Pickens says, what is this rock? What is this fossil? What is this crystal? There are so many Reddits and subreddits out there. You can find groups on Facebook. I'm in a Kentucky geode group. I'm in an Indiana geode group. I'm in an Iowa geode group. I'm in an Illinois geode group. There's so many different groups. There are a lot of like-minded folks, and a lot of us run into the issues of, crap, there's not much information out here. So it's something that as a community we try and improve, but we can only do so much. And not everybody wants to share their collecting spots either. Be prepared for that. A lot of people work very, very hard. And like I said, I've got that video. I get hundreds of comments, hundreds of emails. Where is this creek at? Where is this creek at? Where is this creek at? And listen, if I even told 5 of those people, they're going to go and tell another 5, who's going to tell another 5, and before you know it, 6-7 years is going to go by. It won't be overnight, but some time is going to go by, and that place isn't going to be what it is anymore. So I'm not in the market to give out the locations that I work for to try and find and things like that. I'll point you in the right direction. I can tell you the county. I can tell you some crossroads, some basic areas and stuff like that. And it depends. If you think that's the creek that I'm in that video, that is not correct.
No tell. No tell. I no tell you.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that went over my head. Wow. Allison, that's great. Thank you. That's what I'm going to tell people now. Wow. Yeah, I need to get some food in me, and
yeah, I need to go eat some food as well. Appreciate y'all hanging out today.
I was up late working on the video. I guarantee you won't find the creek that I go into, Jackie. Nobody is able to find it. There's been one person, and it was a local. That's the only person who's been able to email me and be like, "Hey, I'm not going to tell anybody, but is this the creek that you're at? Because I'm pretty sure I've been there before." And I'm like, "Yeah, you're the only one who's been able to 100% identify the creek." But yeah, I'll challenge you. I just ask that you don't publicly share it if you do find it, but I can almost guarantee you won't. There are so many creeks out there, so many of them.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get making dinner. Whitney's already been working on hers for a minute. Yeah. Appreciate y'all hanging out. We'll see you on the geode cracking for sure later. And then possibly, yeah, I may or may not be live, but no promises. I'll go live tomorrow, if not tonight.
All right, Jackie, I'll find some good crossroads, and you're going to pull your map up and you're going to switch over to look at all the creeks, and you'll be like, holy moly, Indiana is the land of creeks, as Minnesota is the land of lakes. But yeah, cool. It's a fun one. I hope you guys enjoyed. Next weekend, we will be going live again. I can't say if we're going to have a guest then. If not, the next time we are here on my channel, because I host all the odd episodes. Episode 11, I've got somebody in mind I'll be reaching out to very soon, and I think we're going to have a good chat. Otherwise, next weekend, maybe we'll get into doing some of the competition pieces. Jeff has some things he might send to us. We've got some things from Ken. We just each individually, I have a wheel I need to replace, and he's got a pad he needs to replace for his machine. So if we're gonna work this stuff and we're gonna really give it our all, we need to be running on all cylinders. So maybe next week, maybe a following week, but that is in the works.
I actually just found out, I hadn't told you yet, but the club has some big digs coming up, so we'll have to talk about what day we're going to do it next weekend and whether or not we're doing it, because I'm not sure, but it might be next weekend. They said that they're going to the New Jersey fluorescent mine, so there's a chance that I'll be doing that.
If you don't go, if they go to the New Jersey fluorescent mine, then I am finding a new co-host for the Lapidary Lounge. You keep the Lapidary name, I'll keep the lounge name, and we're just going to have to separate right then and there.
No, I want to go to that for sure. I'm just not sure if it was next weekend or not. I got to go look again.
I would say my favorite things to find are geodes, and that's kind of what I center around. I do like to venture up to Lake Superior area and find agates up there. I do love going down to Kentucky and finding agates there. Kentucky agates and Kentucky geodes are actually bringing me down to Kentucky. And the next year or two, I will be uprooting and bringing my family. Currently a family of 5. We're going to be relocating down there just to make it a little bit easier. I do 8-hour round trips, solo trips, and do them all in one day. So 4 hours to either Illinois or Indiana, 4 hours back, plus the 3 hours to do some collecting. It's taking a toll on my body and my car. So
same thing. Yeah. Like Herkimer, which I'll be doing again very soon here. It's like 4-hour drive up. I go up really early in the mornings, and then still spend hours out there digging and then a 4 or 5 hour drive back because it's always more traffic coming across New York and getting across the bridge at night.
Yeah, yeah. It's a labor of love. Yeah, Jeff is down in Kentucky.
Well,
Jeff,
Jake, stop. Stop on the way. You got to make rest stops.
uh, and it depends. Chris has got some things he's really knowledgeable on. Chris is the most popular collecting area I would say by him is Herkimer. So he's got a lot of knowledge about Herkimer. But when he's in different places, like when he was in Iowa, he was focusing on the Iowa things. We
Idaho,
try
bro.
to kind of gravitate towards what's the coolest and prettiest and closest. That's what we go for. I could tell you pretty much with certainty once I get down to Kentucky, I'm not going to be going up to Illinois and hunting geodes just for no reason. I'll be going up for Geode Fest and stuff like that. It's not going to be worth it for me at that point.
You said Iowa, and I'm ashamed. It was Idaho. I didn't live in the
what I said
cornfield.
Iowa, and I thought about it right afterwards. And I was like, it's not Iowa. I'm confusing my geodes with where you were.
Even Jackie's laughing over here. Yeah, the big old cornfields of Idaho and the potato fields of Iowa.
Speaking of which, we have a pretty crazy garden we're working on right now. I'm going to have probably a dozen different types of vegetables and things like that. I'm going to be building up it's a 6 foot by 9 foot, 2 foot high garden bed from pallet wood and stuff like that. So if you guys like outdoor DIY, like gardening type stuff, let me know. And maybe I'll do some like random little content with that kind of stuff and show you guys our crops along the way. But yeah, I've got like a dozen different types of exotic hot peppers I'm going to be growing. We've got probably a dozen different herbs, tomatoes, onions, zucchinis, pickling cucumbers. So much stuff. It's all right, Jackie. We'll be live again tonight with.
Yeah, it's pretty relaxed today. We just came out and put some rocks on some sticks, and not a whole lot happened today, so didn't miss much. We'll polish them next time.
Yeah, I did see what you said. Weekends don't really work for me, unfortunately. My wife is she's a nurse. She works overtimes, and she only works the weekends so that she can be off Monday through Thursday. So short notice weekends don't really work. I was aware of it. I got a couple of buddies that are going to be out there with tables and stuff set up. I'm excited. I'm excited to get to those Kentucky shows because I feel like those are going to be just bonkers. And it's just going to be crazy to get the footage because there's some ridiculous Kentucky agates they find out there, and then if you get people in from Tennessee with the Tennessee paint rocks, oh, there's a lot of great rocks down there. I can't wait to get down there. But I don't have anything else. Jeff kind of pushed me into a tangent. I don't know if it was Jeff. Somebody did. I was like ready, like dozing off, falling asleep over here, and I'm like, oh, Kentucky rocks? Okay. Let me not shut up. Nice, Jeff. You're going to have a lot of fun. Listen, Let me tell you, don't bring a debit card, set a budget, bring cash, and do that because I swear to you, you will spend more money than you want to, and your wife is going to beat your butt.
And we already know Jeff's been buying a whole bunch, and he's going to post a bunch of pictures soon to show us, he said. But we know he's been getting all sorts of awesome stuff for his display setup, plus just a lot of awesome rocks that he can start cutting and polishing when he gets his machine. So yeah, you got to set yourself a budget and do like Tyler said, get cash. Don't take your car.
While you're there, Jeff, highly recommend find someone there who's got the Tennessee paint rocks because it's the agates. They form this. I'm pretty sure they form the same way they do as in Kentucky, but they are strikingly different and they are ridiculously beautiful. So see if you can get your hands on some of that. That's on my bucket list. That's gonna be like, gonna be great. Riding up to Tennessee is gonna be like half the amount of time it took me to get to Indiana from where I'm at now on the south side of Chicago. So it's gonna be great.
How do you do that? Budget is that? I don't speak French. I'm sorry.
See, for me, I go to the wife. Oh, dude, look up Tennessee paint rocks, man. You're gonna be drooling. You're gonna be drooling. They're crazy. You know what? Hold on. I got my iPad right here. Sorry, we're gonna wrap in a second. I gotta pull it up.
Oh man, I just
Hold
really
on.
can still see my cheek all swollen on camera right here. Yeah, I'm waiting for you to show us. Are they like dendritic pictures?
It's what they call their agates down there.
Oh, okay, nice. Similar to Kentucky. Okay, so a lot like the orange Kentuckies, similar. But that's cool.
It's really, really cool. It reminds me a lot of like pointillism. Like, look at that's an Alabama paint rock right there. Oh, that one's not. You know what? eBay has a lot of good ones. I don't think I'll have eBay on here. Not EBS. Let's see. Maybe I need paint rock agate. Maybe I'm not using the proper terminology.
My video that'll be coming out this week on the gem show I went to yesterday had some really cool stones. They were large dendritic jaspers, like large picture jaspers. Like they had big rectangular ones and then big circle ones, like maybe this big, and they were $30 each and came on a stand. And they were just like large paintings. And the dendrites looked like trees or lightning, and some of it was just oh my gosh, so beautiful. I couldn't believe they were only $30 a piece. I wanted to get like 20 of them and be like, all right, we're having a live sale with picture jasper slabs.
All right. Like, oh, here we go. That's a good one. That's the one I'm thinking of.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that's pretty.
Okay, you see that? 139.8 carat cabochon. $559. Look how pretty that is, though. So pretty. And it's hard to find, I'm pretty sure. I think it's pretty hard to find. So I'm excited. I like challenges. All right. Yeah, I'm going to find some good pictures. There's a group on Facebook I'm a part of. And I think that might be where I'm thinking of getting. Oh, that's a Laguna agate. That's so pretty too. Man, I wish I lived in a country that had pretty agates like that. Ah! All right, that's all. Now we're getting into the random stuff. Thank you all for hanging out. I hope you guys enjoyed today. I know we kind of kept it simple. Just did some dopping and some unspeakable things to rocks. I'm not going to say what Chris did. You'll just have to go back and see. I'm just kidding. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. We'll be live next weekend, pending what's going on with Chris and a trip to get some cool things. But yeah,
we'll see what my field trip situation's like, and I'll keep you all updated in the Discord and whatnot.
And I want a good piece. I want a nice one that's not going to cost you anything, and just that's it. That's all I ask. I don't even care if it's that big. It can be that big.
I'm sure we'll get some good stuff when we go. It'll be great.
Yeah, stuff like that. Google it because it is redonkulous. It is crazy. Definitely crazy. If I ever go to New York or out in that area, aside from the trip I've got planned later this year with Chris and Greg, man, that's definitely on the bucket list. And now Chris is like, how can we plan to get out there too?
No, the stream just froze on my laptop. It was weird. I was just watching it, and it just froze on my laptop, but it's back now. got all
all right. Yeah. Let's get out of here. Thank you all so much.
Gonna go make some dinner, and yeah, we'll see you soon at Tyler's Live, and potentially mine, but probably not. I'm feeling like it might not happen tonight. It's gonna take a while to do my taxes, so we'll see at the geode cracking.
focus on that. Yeah, we'll see y'all in the Geode Crack, and if I get my video done, it'll be up beforehand, probably around 7:45. Otherwise, it'll be out tomorrow. And as always, we thank you guys. We appreciate you. And we'll see you guys very soon.